this is part 2. Some other strategies that we use are proactive measures, right? So in order for if everyone else is in the classroom is successful, but this one learner is having a difficult time, we need to be proactive in our approach and in their environment. Some proactive measures are priming the student, like we're about to do this, we're about to go here, having a visual schedule, offering breaks, using a token economy, because that is a visual for them to know like that their break is coming up, but also it's building them stamina to be able to maintain and last a full session. Okay, usually we use token boards. There's usually like 5 or 10 is like the typical one, but we want to shape their behavior to tolerate lasting a 20-minute learning session, right? 15, 20 minutes. We want them to be able to get through at least a whole segment. And it's possible, but you have to understand as you're shaping, you're going to understand that they're building tolerance and they're learning as we're going. So this is not overnight. So eventually maybe you're going to complete the whole token board in like a minute. You're not going to get through a whole worksheet. You're going to, putting the name, especially if they're very defiant, like sitting nicely, DRA, differential reinforcement. We're going to literally reinforce everything that they're doing and giving them just enough momentum to last as long as possible. And we're going to stretch out the time that we're giving them and how many. Usually it's like a FR1 schedule, like one task equals one token, but eventually you're going to shape it up so that they can maintain that stamina to last a long time in the classroom, right? You're reinforcing their efforts. You're acknowledging everything that they're doing, using their words or sitting nicely, like, oh, thank you for lowering your voice. Now I can hear the teacher. You're being very specific with what you're reinforcing, because in doing so, they're learning, oh, this is what I got to do. Oh, okay, look, I got attention, especially if they're like seeking connection or they just can't stand in the classroom. They can't last long sitting at the desk paying attention to the teacher. It's impossible for a lot of our kids. Okay, so they need that constant reminder and a visual. It's a visual to let them know a transition is occurring soon. But also keeping the work area clean, giving them modified work, letting them know that you'll be right back, or like, okay, just listen, having them participate. They need transitions. When I say transitions, it means that they constantly need some type of attention to kind of bring them back into what is in the moment right now, okay? Because they can easily be redirected and lose focus and engage in behavior that we don't want them to behave in, okay? And it's not that it's autistic behaviors, it's the attention span type of behaviors or their inflexibility behaviors. We're shaping them up to be able to tolerate certain things because it's very hard transitioning into school. Maybe giving them a specific location, because consistency is going to give them peace of mind and help with anxiety. Like, oh, they always sit here. This is so-and-so's spot. You know what I mean? So that they can know and navigate their environment when a transition is occurring. They know what to do next because it's the same thing constantly.